Welcome to the Breezeway Season 11. The show's about to begin, so grab your seat, turn it up, and get ready for a night of great country music. Hit that like button, share with your friends. We are the Breezeway, where musicians come to play.
Welcome to the second show of the Breezeway, everybody. I'm your host, Greg Werner, and I'm along here tonight with Orpha Weiss, everybody.
Hi, Greg.
Hey. Now, Orpha, you're always busy at all kinds of different shows. How are things going out there? People getting out and about and dancing? And
Well, yeah, it's been a little slow because of the weather and stuff. But, when the weather's good, then the people do come out, and we're getting some pretty good crowds at some of the events. So
that's good.
Yeah, always
Got to
nice
support that
see.
live music.
That's
that
right,
good live
yeah.
music.
And we try to promote as much as we can on Facebook and everything, and let people know what's coming up. So
Yeah. All right, well, tell everybody who our sponsor is of this this part of the program.
Okay. Tonight's second episode tonight is brought to you by KLM Construction and Epoxy Flooring. They're proud sponsors of the Breezeway and a community leader in live country music. And you can call 613-583-5570. Tell them the Breezeway sent you. And our floor on our second stage was done by KLM Construction, and it's a beautiful floor on that stage.
Yeah, sure is. Non-slip.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you, KLM, and of course all of our sponsors and people that send in donations and make a donation at the door. That's how the Breezeway operates, along with our sponsors, and bringing
right.
you good country music and good music of all genres every week. So, folks, tonight we've got another first appearance on our stage up here, and I think I'll turn it over to her to introduce the guys she's got with her. Please make welcome Miss Michelle Prins, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. As I sit here tonight, jukebox playing a tune about the wild side of life. As I listen to the words you are saying, that brings memories of when I was trustful wife. It wasn't God, me honky-tonk angel, like you said in the words of your song. Too many times married men think they're still single. There has come many a good girl to go wrong. It's a shame that all the blame is on us women. 'Cause honey, it ain't true. Only you men feel the same. 'Cause from the start, most every heart that's ever been broken was because there was someone else to blame. And it wasn't God, me honky-tonk angel, like you said in the words of your song. Too many times, baby, girl to go wrong. That has caused many a good girl to go wrong.
Thank you. Thank you. It is my pleasure to be here. I heard about the Breezeway from Mr. Steve Petico, so that's why I'm here. And he and Spike came to visit me at my home, and Steve and I played a few gigs together, and here we are again playing together. So thank you so much for coming out tonight, Steve. And from my home base, which is Ennismore Bridge North area, I have Mr. Ivan Dafoe with me. And he's been playing with a lot of people and bands in our area, of all the way from Brighton to, I would say, Bancroft, Marmora, all different places. He plays pretty much every day of the week. So thank you, Ivan. All right, so I was going to do the history of women in country music, and I got going with that, and I realized I can't do that in an hour. Can't do it. But here's Loretta Lynn. I started with Kitty Wells, 1952. This is by Loretta Lynn. This is one of the few songs Loretta actually penned herself. It's called Honky Tonk Girl.
Ever since you left me, I've done nothing but wrong. Many nights I lay awake and cry. We once were happy, my heart was in a whirl. But now I'm a honky-tonk girl. So play that jukebox way up high and fill my glass up while I cry. I've lost everything in this world, and now I'm a honky-tonk girl. All he ever gave me was a reason to go back. It's not hard to see just what I am. I'm ashamed and I'm sorry for everything you see. Losing him has made a fool of me. So turn that jukebox way up high and fill my glass up while I cry. 'Cause I've lost everything in this world, and now I'm a honky-tonk girl. I've lost everything in our world, and now I'm a honky-tonk girl.
Thank you. I just want to thank you, Ivan, for coming out tonight. Ivan's not feeling the best, and neither am I, but we woke up this morning and said, are we going to do it? And we said yes. This is a tune by Marty Robin. So just so you know, this is the first time Ivan's met Steve, first time Steve's met Ivan. And they're both thrilled to meet each other. They've heard so much about each other from me.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, and I never thought I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way? Well, I never felt more like crying all night. But everything's wrong, baby, nothing's right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. But where would I go, baby? I can't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. Never felt more like running away. But where would I go? 'Cause I can't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, never felt more like singing the blues, and I never thought I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way?
No wonder Marty made #1 hit for 13 weeks with that song. All right, I have a story for you. So I've only been to Nashville once in my life, and I was walking along the street with my husband, and we went into a record store. And guess who was standing there? Jeannie C. Riley. And when I grew up, I had this LP that had a picture of the woman with the miniskirt on and her daughter. I don't know if you know that album, but it was the #1 song then, and I want to play it for you tonight.
I want to tell you a story about a Harper Valley widow wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Harper Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. She said, "Mama got a note here from the Harper Valley PTA. Well, it's reported that, well, the note said, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dress is way too high. And it's reported you've been drinking and a run around with men and go wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way." And it was signed by the secretary, Harper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that the PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. And they were sure surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her miniskirt into the room. And as she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, "I'd like to address this meeting of the Harper Valley PTA. Well, there's Bobby Taylor sitting there. 7 times he's asked me for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? And shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades all pulled completely down?" Well, Mr. Harper couldn't be here. He stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little nip of gin. And you have the nerve to tell me you think that as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this is just a little pagan place. Hell, you're a Harper Valley hypocrite. I wouldn't put you on. It really didn't happen just this way. The day my mama socked her to the Harper Valley PTA. The day my mama socked her to the Harper Valley PTA. Woo! Go, mama!
Yeah, Michelle Prins, everybody.
Thank you.
Great job, Michelle. Michelle, can you tell everybody where you're from, please?
Yes, I live in Ennismore. I've been there for about 40 years, but I grew up in Lakefield. So not too far from here. I have aunts and uncles and cousins in Belleville and all around the area. My grandparents were farmers, and we all had to come up every weekend, every summer, and do the hay.
Very good, very good. Now, in your area in Ennismore, where are the hot spots to go to watch some good country music?
Oh, well, you couldn't miss the Honky Tonk Restaurant every Wednesday morning.
Good.
And you'll find Ivan there pretty much every time.
Well, geez, that's worth the price of admission right there.
And I play locally at Chemong Lodge as a regular. And
Excellent.
Burley Falls Inn is another one of my big spots.
Excellent.
On Saturday, I'm at the Marmora Legion doing St. Patty's Day, and it's my 4th time doing it for them.
Cool, that's close by.
I know a lot of Irish tunes. I play with Ivan in a little group called Irish Mist, and we're usually a duo and invite another lady, Kathy Young. I don't know if you know her, but she sings beautifully and plays.
Very nice.
And
very
so we
good.
do a lot of Irish tunes and stuff like that.
Good.
So, Michelle, do you have a musical family background? No.
I don't. Okay, this is a short story.
Okay.
My family went camping in Nova Scotia, and there was like a bonfire every night, and there were these 2 twin boys who were playing guitar, and I was just enamored with them and hung out at their shirt sleeves. They were like 20 years old, and I was 11. And they were singing Me and Bobby McGee, so that was the first song I ever learned to play.
Nice.
Yeah, and then when I came home, my mom was a single mom, 5 kids, and my brother used to do trapping to make extra money and cut grass, and he bought me my first guitar.
Aw, that was so nice of him.
Great story.
Great story, yeah.
Now, we'll get into a few more of these, Michelle, but we got to hear some more of that great voice. So everybody put your hands together and welcome back Michelle Prins.
Thank you, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here today. This next song, George Morgan paid his mortgage off, and then, so I'm told, Lori paid it off when she brought it out again in 1998. This is from 1949.
Candy kisses wrapped in paper mean more to you than any of mine. Candy kisses wrapped in paper, you'd rather have them any old time. You don't mean it when you whisper those sweet love words in my ear. Candy kisses wrapped do, dear. Once my heart was filled with gladness, and now there's sadness, only tears, candy kisses, wrapped in paper, mean more to you than mine do, dear. I built a castle out of our dreams, dear, and I thought you were building too. Now my castle, it has fallen. I'm left alone here, alone and blue. Candy kisses wrapped up in paper mean more to you than any of mine. Candy kisses wrapped in paper, you'd rather have them any old time. You'd rather have them than any of mine.
Thank you. What a great audience you are. Thank you so much. Okay. So Merle Haggard. Who likes Merle Haggard here? Yeah? Good.
Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight, taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly floating out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind. Left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight, taking you away, leaving you lonely. Silver wings slowly faded out of sight. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight, taking you away, leaving you lonely. Silver wings slowly faded out of sight. Silver wings faded out of sight.
I could listen to Steve all day, all night. Thank you. That was so beautiful, Steve. Doesn't he?
I'm just listening because I can't get this thing to work, so it's all right. I mean, it's working now. Like I'm on the right page. I think I got it. Yeah. Am I out of line here?
So we can't do the women in country music without Patsy. I'm going to try this. I'm on a cold pill. You know what that means.
Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I know you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Oh, I'm crazy, thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
I also really enjoy folk music and bluegrass and pretty much all music, but I really like singing Gillian Welch's stuff. This song's called Look at Miss Ohio. Not gonna need that.
Would you look at Miss Ohio? She's running around with the red dress on. She said, I'm gonna do right, just not right now. Gonna drive to Atlanta, live out this fantasy, running around with my red top down. Yeah, I'm gonna do right, Daddy, just not right now. He had his arm around her shoulder like a regimental soldier. Mama starts pushing that wedding gown. Yeah, I'm gonna do right, Mama, just not right now. Hold me on my heart, would you look at me so hard? Just running around with the red top down. I'm gonna do right, Daddy, just not right now. Know all about it. Well, you don't have to go and shout it. Gonna work it all out somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna do right, Mama, just not right now. Would you look at that mistletoe? She's running around with her red top down. She's gonna do right, just not right now.
Michelle Prins, everybody.
Thank you.
Well done.
So, Michelle, do you have any upcoming shows that we should know about?
Marmor on Saturday.
What?
2 to 5. at
2 to
Marmor
5.
2 to
Legion.
5 in Marmor this Saturday?
Yes, and I've got some friends coming along with me, and we're going to play some great Irish music for the people.
Oh,
Excellent,
beautiful.
excellent.
That'll be nice.
Now, I just had a knee replacement on my left, and I go in on the 27th to do the right,
Oh.
so I can dance again.
Nice.
And so I'm going to be shutting down for just a little bit. My next gig is May 18th at the Burley Falls Inn for an East Coast kitchen party.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then I've got
That's a quick recovery, I might say, too,
Yeah.
by the way.
yes, and then I'm going to be at the Chemong Lodge regularly through the summer, as well as Burley Falls. I do Canada Day there as well.
Good.
And any legions that will have me.
Excellent. Now, they can find all this information, I'm sure, on a page. Do you have a Facebook page?
I have a professional dashboard on Facebook,
Excellent.
just under Michelle Prins, and I also have www.michelleprinsmusic.com.
Hey, hey. Nice. Now, I need to ask, do you do any songwriting at all?
I have written a song. I've written many songs, but I don't normally perform them, but I'm going to perform one for you today.
Oh, very nice.
So my husband found out that he has metastatic cancer, and it's been, when I found out, I was pretty upset at the time, of course, and still am. And anyway, I sat down one night, and I wrote this at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was just singing it out of my head. And my daughter came running out and said, "Mom, what's that song?" And she started recording it so then we could write the words down afterwards. So this is for Luke. Now you need to know that when I met Luke, I was a single mom with 3 kids. And we met and he asked me to marry him 6 days later.
Oh,
He's the love of my
wow.
life, and we're celebrating 33 years this July.
Well,
Nice.
congratulations.
All right, folks, put your hands together again for Michelle Prins, everybody.
When I look at you, in your eyes I see the times that we've been through, all our memories, they belong to you and me. We hold them in our hearts. I wouldn't change a thing. I've loved you from the start. Don't say goodbye. I need you by my side. You promised not to break my heart. Loved you from the start. Don't say goodbye. In the middle of the night, sometimes I watch you sleep. It brings me so much peace, having you lie next to me. When I touch your hand, I know you are my man. The way you hold me tight, each and every night. Don't say goodbye. I need you by my side. Promise not to break my heart. I've loved you from the start. Don't say goodbye. Sometimes I wish we could all make time stand still. All these precious moments just can't get my fill. Smell of your skin, the feel of your touch. Wish I could stay with you forever. Love you so much. Don't say goodbye. I need you by my side. You promised not to break my heart. Loved you from the start. Don't say goodbye. Promise promise not to break my heart. Loved you from the start. Don't say goodbye.
Thank you. It's been a tough year. Our daughter was diagnosed with breast cancer, but she's come through it and going to go back to work on the first of the month. So we're really happy about that too. Or do you have more questions for me, or do I?
Well, you
keep
know
going?
what? You carry on there, and we'll come back in about 3 more songs. How about that? Or do you need the break? So we can give you that break.
I'm okay.
Yeah, you're okay? That was a great tune, by the way.
Thank you.
Brought us all emotion there. Can you?
Well,
have
the
you
first night I met him, we talked till the sun came up, and he was nothing but a gentleman. And at the end of the night, I turned to him and I said, "Don't break my heart." So it's special words for him.
Michelle, have you recorded that tune? Is it available to people?
I have
at all?
not, but I have some friends who are telling me I'm going to do that soon.
I
I've
think
never
you should.
recorded anything.
I think you should.
I'm a teacher. I just retired, and I raised 4 kids, and I put music on hold from about the time I was 21. And so I said, when I retire, I'm going to start playing. I've never been to a festival. I've never been in a band. So I'm looking forward to some fun times ahead.
Excellent. Michelle Prins, everybody.
Heartache number 1 was when you left me. Well, I never knew I could hurt this way. Heartache number 2 was when you came back again. Well, you came back and never meant to stay. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. I've got heartaches by the number, a love I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number 3 was when you called me and told me you were coming home to stay. With a hopeful heart I waited for your knock on the door. Well, I waited, but you must have lost your way. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. I've got heartaches by the number, a love I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Thank you so much. Do you like Patty Loveless? I'll come back to Pat's. So, years ago, I was in a house fire and pulled my babies out of that fire, and they were all okay. We were all okay. 4 o'clock in the morning, scary thing. And I ended up in the hospital with pulmonary embolism, and I was there for a month. And Father Heffernan, I don't know if any of you remember him. Father Heffernan was huge in music, and he used to come by and see me. And he found out that I had tickets to go see Randy Travis at the Memorial Center in Peterborough. So there I was at the Memorial Center. I just got out of the hospital. And Father Heffernan's standing at the bottom of the rink, and he's going around, and he's going around. He's looking. He found me up in the bleachers, the only ticket I could afford at the time. And he said, "You, come here." And he took me up to the front row, and I got to meet Randy Travis after the show.
On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you. And on my hand I see no reason why it's wrong. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay, you'd be my loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand. On the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay, you'd be my loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms, I feel the passion. I thought I'd die. And when I look into your eyes, well, I found myself. When I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I've got to hand it to you, boy, or you're something else. On the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay. You'd be my loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand. Reason I must go is on the other hand.
Thank you.
Michelle, I should mention that Kevin Young is watching tonight, and he said that his studio at Forever Young Studios is awaiting you whenever you're ready. So.
You tell Kevin that's a date. Thank you.
Michelle.
Do we have time for one more?
Two more. Yeah.
Did you have a question for me, Orpha?
I forgot what it was. When you get old and you get interrupted, you forget.
I'll take a second though to thank Steve Petico and Ivan for joining you here tonight on the Breezeway. Much appreciated. She'll think of that question, Michelle. It'll come back to her.
It may, yeah.
Well, I had the pleasure of being Steve's guest in Coburg for the special show where Spike and Christine and, help me out, Honky Tonk Heart played. And I was sitting with Orpha and met her, and the whole show was just so exciting to me. And I have to tell a quick story about Spike. When Steve and Spike came down to visit me at my home, I asked her if she could sing. She said no. And then she turned around and started singing harmony with me, and I just fell in love with her. All right, let's sing a Canadian tune. This is a tune by Ian Tyson.
There's a young man that I know, his age is 21. He comes from southern Colorado, just out of the service. He's looking for a job someday soon. Going with him someday soon. My parents cannot stand him 'cause he rides rodeo. My father says he'll leave you crying. I would follow him down the roughest road I know. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. When it comes to call, my pa ain't got a good word to say. Guess it's 'cause he's just as wild in his younger days. Blow you old blue northern, blow my love to me. It's riding in tonight, California. Loves this damned old rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. When it comes to call, my Paul ain't got a good word to say. Guess it's 'cause it's just as wild in his younger days. To blow you old blue northern, blow my love to me. He's riding in tonight, California. He loves his damned old rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, gonna go with him. Someday soon, someday soon, going with him. Someday soon.
Thank you so much to Steve Petico and Ivan Dafoe for joining me tonight. Thank you for being such an incredible audience. This has been just amazing. And thank you to all of the folks who put all of this on every week. Breezeway, Evan, our sound man, Orpha being tonight. Greg. I was going to say Steve, but I knew it wasn't Steve. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Steve.
problem.
Steven's over there, Franny. Yeah.
So I heard about this show a year ago, and I sent along a little email, and I was very happy when you replied. Thank you.
So I think we got time for one more, Michelle. If you have one more left in there, I'm sure you do. Well, while you're thinking about it, I do have a couple of questions from online viewers, and that was greatest country music artist of all time. Your greatest country music artist of all time. Who would that be?
Emmylou Harris, without a doubt.
Emmylou Harris.
I
And
grew up listening to her, and I know all her songs, and
Oh, good.
just love that.
Now the other one was the best concert you've ever been to.
Randy Travis.
Yeah, right on. All right, take it away, Michelle. One more song.
All right, I like songs that tell a story, and I like cowboys. He's saying he doesn't have it on his tablet. I said he won't need it.
You have way too much hope.
Let's have a half with that young cowboy. Wish him better luck next time. We see him up in Fargo, somewhere farther down the line. This time he sure drew a bad one that nobody could ride. But by the way he pulled his hat on, you knew he was there for the ride. And it's a classic contradiction, the unavoidable affliction. It don't take much to predict, son, the way it always goes. 'Cause one day he says he loves you, and the next he'll be tired of you. Push will always come to shove you. That midnight rodeo. He almost made it to the buzzer. Somehow he gave up in the end. He put one hand around the other, let that pickup man on in. It was his last chance to ride her. Now he'll have to move along. 'cause he knows in his mind he won't be away for long. And it's a classic contradiction, an avoidable affliction. And it don't take much to predict, son, the way it always goes. 'Cause one day he says he loves you, and the next he'll be tired of you. Push will always come to shove you on that midnight rodeo. Let's have a hand for that young cowboy. Wish him better luck next time.
Michelle Prins, everybody.
Great job, Michelle. Nice to have you on the program tonight.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. We wish you all the best. Your show upcoming here in Marmora this coming Saturday, I guess.
14th.
Yeah, so you can check Michelle out there and look her up on Facebook, everybody. Nice to have you here, and we hope to see you again real soon, Michelle.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Breezeway, and have a safe ride home, everyone. Thank you.
So, everybody, we want to make sure that you tune in next week for our St. Patrick's Day special. It'll be a 2-hour special, so tune in, and we'll have some great guests here. We've got Kevin Parrish, who's in the audience tonight. Brad Harpel will be here. Adrian Boudreau, Griffin McGill, and Dean James. So tune in and our show, that 2-hour special. You won't want to miss it.
Now, folks, we're doing our Breezeway concert ticket giveaway. We're going to draw that here momentarily, and we'll post that up on our page there for those of you that are at home. We'll have a winner here shortly. So I think that's all we got for tonight, Orpha.
I think that's it, unless you got any more special announcements.
Don't
there,
forget
but
to look us up on all social media platforms, including our podcast, which is on Spotify, which is a great way to listen to the Breezeway when you're busy at work or doing your
that's right.
house
Just
chores.
put in your earbuds and away you go.
And up to 14,000 people now following the Breezeway, which
Wow.
is incredible across the
That's
world.
amazing.
So we want to send a thank you out to our entire production team, everybody here in the hall, and everybody listening at home. And we'll see you next week, everybody.
We are the Breezeway.